Not not on a financial side, but how much
Yeah.
time was put into that Dia cosplay?
In terms of like putting it on or like the people who made it?
Like I guess the whole overall, I don't know, like walk me through like the whole process of like deciding like what you need, the contacts,
Yeah.
like putting it on, how do you do it?
Yeah.
Like what's the whole, like walk me through that, because I don't cosplay. So like how long
Yeah.
does it actually take to put this stuff together?
So, okay, I feel like those are like there's like different questions, right? Cuz like
Hell
putting it
yeah.
on can take like, a couple hours. Like it could take like 2 hours to put your costume on, but like the actual like process of making a cosplay, it could vary depending on like what the cosplay is and like if you bought it versus if you made it yourself. So like for me, there was like not a lot of like time investment in terms of like me making the costume because I didn't make it. I did like alter it like a little bit to fit my body a bit more. But yeah, the time investment for me was not that much. It was a simple thing of, okay, I want to do a Dia cosplay. Does somebody sell Dia cosplays? And you can find this costume on Doki Doki, or on Amazon, I believe, as well. You can get it like shipped to you pretty fast, I believe, on Amazon. So it's like, okay, let me find that costume. It comes to you. A lot of the times, like there'll be pieces that don't fit quite well. And so like what I then do is I try to find ways to get that particular cosplay to fit my body a bit better. So for this one, I might have had to like shorten a few straps. I might have had to um uh fix some of the like straps on it so that it like fit more skin tight to like my body and my body shape. And so like I would do stuff like that. And then for the wig, I actually had this wig commissioned um last year. Not that the wig took a year to
What the
make.
hell?
It's just that it took like a year to get to me because the seller had like stuff going on in their life. So the wig was like very like heavily delayed by that. So I feel bad that my community had to wait like a whole year for this cosplay, but I'm glad that it was worth it in the end because the wig did turn out like really, really nice, and I'm very appreciated to
So you
the
had the wig
person
custom
who
made,
made it.
like you was like, I got a big ass head, like, or I got a small ass head. I need
Yeah,
this to.
yeah. You send your head measurements to the person who makes the wig, and they will custom make you a wig. Yeah,
What the hell?
yeah. It's pretty crazy. Like people have like some amazing craftsmanship. Like I I can't like mess with hair and wigs to save my life. So yeah, I sometimes I think of myself as more of like a cosplay model because it's more like I'm modeling like other people's creations, and I do make sure that I like tag people so that others can know like where I got my cosplay from. But I think that like any way you choose to cosplay is like valid. Like don't be ashamed of like you don't have like the time or like the skill to make your own costumes. I think that as long I think cosplay should just be a thing of if you want to show love to a character, that's how you should treat it, basically.
I think also people don't take in consideration the makeup, like, cause
Yeah,
then that's like
makeup.
another part of the process
Yeah,
too. That probably did that go into the 2 hours of
yeah,
putting it on, or that's separate?
yeah. So the 2 hours of putting it on is like because okay, well, Genshin cosplays in particular are like there's a lot of pieces and a lot going on with them. So putting it on and figuring out like the pieces of the puzzle, like that's what typically takes a lot of time. So I want to say getting this costume on, like just the clothing, maybe that takes about like 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes to do to like figure out, okay, like this piece goes here, this piece goes here, this is how you put it on. So it's like solving a puzzle almost. And you get better and better and like faster and faster, like as you put them on.
Mm.
The makeup takes me about like 30 minutes to like an hour because like I usually have like my contacts in first. I pull up a picture of Dia and I try to do like my makeup very like similarly to her. And that could take like quite a bit of time. And I'm that type of person. I don't know if anyone else does this, but I'm also a wanderer when I do my makeup. So if I'm not at home, like if I'm at like a hotel getting ready for a con, I'll be like in one mirror doing something and then I'll walk around to a different mirror to like a different angle to do something else. And so I just like wander around my like hotel room doing like different aspects of my makeup. And so I think that that sort of distracts me a little bit too. But yeah, it takes like maximum like about 2 hours, I would say, for me to get into cosplay.
Hmm. What are your top three favorite cosplays you've done?
Um, Top 3 favorite cosplays. Definitely Nessa's my favorite.
Okay.
'Cause yeah, she got me back into cosplay. Um, I had a lot of fun doing, Mina Ashido from My Hero Academia. That cosplay required some, like, body paint and, like, figuring out how to go about, like, putting on paint on, like, my skin complexion, being like a brown person, like a maybe a darker skinned person. Like body paints don't always show up on our skin the way it might show up on like someone who like is like paler skinned. So like finding products to make it like opaque and like to make it the color so that it matched the I wore arm socks instead of like painting my arms. Arm socks
Oh,
are basically
okay.
like these like sleeves that you can wear to make your skin like look like they're that color and they're like super nice because they don't like transfer paint or anything like that. So they're really nice for that reason. And so like
Okay.
finding makeup that worked for me and my skin tone was like the hardest part of that like cosplay because I that was my first time like ever doing anything with body paint. So I enjoyed that one quite a bit, and, yeah, I guess I also like my Genshin cosplays, like, between Candace and Dia, like, I think that I like them, like, pretty evenly. Maybe Candace is a bit more comfortable to wear than Dia because like, this wig is, like, super heavy, but, yeah, I do like my Genshin cosplays too. I'd like to do Kaya at some point, but